Now, Chelsea had this great result. Scott, stop laughing. Chelsea had this great result. Okay. It was came from nowhere. They beat Wolves 6-2. Signore, you're our Chelsea fan here. What did you make of that game?
I couldn't believe it. Every time I checked the score, we scored another goal. Title contenders. That came from Jamie O'Hara, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I was watching Sky Sports, and it was Jamie O'Hara of all people, getting quite excited watching some of that back, and then said, "Oh yeah, title contenders definitely."
Yeah, I don't know what was in his coffee.
Really? But I still wanted to talk about this because there is sort of precedent here. You know, if we think back to the days of Antonio Conte, who came in, Chelsea just finished 6th in the season, I think. Or was it 9th or somewhere low down? Came in, won the Premier League.
Yeah,
so it's been done before.
We weren't in Europe, so we can just focus on the league that season. I remember that.
Yeah.
On another note, Joe Felix had a much better second debut for us, didn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
He got sent off.
Didn't he get sent off in his first one?
He got sent off,
You know, I want to come to Scott before we talk about fixtures and what's coming up for Chelsea. I want to get Scott's opinion on, like, we've seen a great bit of positivity from Chelsea. It's been a while. Title contenders, Scott. What do you reckon?
Oh man, I do love the optimism. I do. Oh, I do. You know that Palmer doesn't play for Man City anymore, right? Like, because he's not good. Oh my god. No, I think you're gonna have a really good season though. I think another season. I think Maresca's got a very good playing style. I think all of those 98 signings that you made last summer will start to actually.
96,
I think there is
96, bro.
Well, listen, I think there's 96 players on the pitch for you lot at the moment because there's no way. Like, what's happened to Madueke? Like, he's just come out of nowhere. Like, did you see he dropped in price the night before his hat trick, and then went up the night after his hat trick? That must have been the fastest drop of wires in FPL history.
You say he's come out of nowhere. I think because there's so many players, I think Maresca must just thought, "Oh, he's there. I forgot about him." You know, because he's occupied with another 70 players. And then just decided, let's give him a go. To be fair, I mean, I do like him. He's very direct, and I like that from a wing play. Do you know what I mean? So,
yeah, there's loads of calls from starting. Yeah, I agree, and I think he will. I mean, how can you drop him on that performance? But he did well game week 1 as well. I'm sure he did. Like it looks like he's finally settled. Because there was talk about Newcastle looking for a new winger and looking at him, but there's no way that's going to happen now. And there's talk about him getting called up to the England squad as well. I mean, funny how things can just change overnight, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've got too many players in those positions. That's the thing. I know managers are bringing him in, but how many games are he realistically going to start?
Yeah.
The thing that summed up Chelsea for me this week, and I did send it to you guys, I just thought it was really funny. I went on Facebook, and Chelsea's page has posted this picture. We've signed a new goalkeeper. Hurrah! Exciting, blah, blah, blah. A picture of him signing a contract. Everyone posing, all looking really good. Signing a new goalkeeper. 10 minutes later, I got a notification saying he's going on loan to Genk. What's the point?
Do you know how much we paid for him? Do you know how much we paid for him?
How much?
We paid £17 million for him. Who's the Italian guy that's just signed for Liverpool today? He's
I don't know his name. He's gone straight. Oh, right.
He signed for 10 million.
Oh, you mean There's a goalkeeper they've signed, Liverpool, who's joining next summer, right, from Valencia.
Yeah.
Trying to say his name.
No.
We won't be
Let's
going
just call him Clive.
Getting back to Chelsea, I just want to do a comment we just had in the chat, which is actually what I wanted to get onto. It says, maybe I'll win the league if they get Tony and Sancho. So, I want to talk about upcoming Chelsea signings, all right? The one that's got me really excited is the possibility of Ivan Toney joining Chelsea. Now, I brought this up a couple of episodes ago, and I think I probably brought it up last season as well as a player I'd really love to sign. And then I was scrolling YouTube, and I saw the Sky Sports thing come up about there's interest in Chelsea signing Toney. I was like, come on, get in. It's got to happen. Surely it's going to happen, Signore.
Yeah, I think it's the right move. I know there's talk about the guy from Napoli coming in. I ain't gonna try and pronounce his name because I get them wrong all the time. But I just think Tony knows the Prem. He's built for the Prem. I think we need a striker that can hold the ball up and poach, and he's that sort of playing style, isn't he? So he will get goals and assists anywhere he goes, and with like all those like wingers and Palmer behind him, I just think it could work. You know, he'll come in my team. That's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, and it just excites me because I just think he's going to take up Nicholas Jackson's position. Really, I think as that target man, and I'm really sorry, Nick Jackson. That was unintentional, but I laughed that one. I'm sorry, Nick Jackson, but actually, I think Tony will do a better job because I think he'll be a great target man, but also he'll hold up the ball. He'll hold up the ball so our wingers can get right in and get in on the goals, and I think it will be the start of something beautiful. I really do. So that's one that really excites me. But also this news about Sancho joining Chelsea. This feels really random to me, and I don't know what to make of it. Scott, let's come to you as a non-Chelsea person. What do you think about the possibility of Chelsea signing Sancho?
I do feel like he needs a fresh start now. I mean, all right, you say it. And he's gone on loan to Dortmund. He had a great half a season in Champions League, playing with the best striker in world football, Fulkrug. He signed for some London club in the summer. If it wasn't for Fulkrug, I genuinely don't believe Sancho would have had a great 6 months at Dortmund. But that's okay. But in all fairness, I don't know if you know that, but Chelsea, Sancho grew up as a Chelsea fan. I don't know. I think he's a Londoner.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was a Chelsea fan growing up. There's like interview. I don't know how he ended up at City. You know how most players end up at City as a child, probably.
Probably by car.
Probably great scouting system. Is my bet. So I feel like it would be a move that would suit both parties. I believe. I think there's also talk about Sterling going in the other way, and you know. I mean, that would be a huge move if Sterling went over to United from his City days. Like, that's like Carlos Tevez all over again, isn't it? And Dennis Law and stuff. So that would be massive, I think. But I think it would be a move if they did it in a swap deal kind of vibe or two separate deals. I think for Sancho, I think he needs a fresh start, and it would be great to see him back, like, stay in the Prem. I like him. I thought he was fantastic at Dortmund. I thought it was a great move for him to go to United. But it's just unfortunately not worked out. And hopefully, you know, gets back to his best because I think he's a really top talent. And yeah, I would actually wish him all the best at Chelsea, to be fair.
That's good. I'm just wondering, Signore, where he might fit into the team. Like, who's losing out there?
Well, where is he going to fit in the change rooms? Like, seriously. There
you go.
It's just, I don't honestly, from a footballing perspective, coming away from FPL, I don't see the point in this swap. It's like, I don't know, swapping cabbage for cow on your Sunday dinner or something. Like, I don't get it.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. But we do have problems with some players. I say problems, but there are some players there, like Mudryk and good old Enzo, who I'm just looking at and thinking, oh, is it really working out? So maybe he brings up something new. Who knows? I don't know. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens. And I think it makes deadline day that's that little bit more spicy, doesn't it? I think it'd be good.
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of activity at the end of that day.
Absolutely. Final point on Chelsea, because you've got a really good question in the comments. Who would take the penalties, Tony or Palmer?
I think they'll stick with Palmer. He ain't done nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And if for some reason he's not on the pitch, Tony would take.
Absolutely. It's a good question. Thank you for that. And I think, I can't see them taking it off Palmer. I'll be honest, right? Just make Palmer captain at this point.
I would have.
I mean, come on.
I think I joked around this last season. We should just build the whole team around that kid.
Yeah, absolutely. Make him captain. He's on a 15-year contract. So that's a big commitment.
Our nickname should be Cole, not the Blues anymore, because it's going to be his club, isn't it? Like, just make him captain. Going to be there till he's 47.
Oh dear. Yeah, I don't know. Just maybe that's what they should do. Let's have a look at Chelsea's fixtures coming up, because this is the bit coming back to the title contenders thing. They've got Palace, then Bournemouth, then West Ham, then Brighton, then Nottingham Forest. Surely then, if they're going to be title contenders, that whole list shouldn't be a problem, right? They should be able to win all of those games. Signore.
Yeah, I think we need at least 4 wins there. You know, realistically, if you're going to think, to me, I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking, like, can we get back into the top 4? And for that to happen, I think we're going to need to win 4 of the next 5 games.
Yeah, absolutely.
Chelsea of old, you would have looked at those and gone, yeah, they win all 5 of them. Sorry, Scott.
It's all right, mate. Don't worry about it. You haven't beaten us at, I was about to say Upton Park. Oh, it's a Nice local now. London Stadium. Last season, what was it? 3-1 defeat or something? I was there. Paqueta scored a penalty at the end.
It was something like that. Yeah, didn't someone score with a cross, or was that the season before?
That was the season before. And Masuaku. Yeah. And I was also at the game. Ducek saved it like a goalkeeper, and it wasn't a penalty. Yeah. So I've been a lot of those West Ham Chelsea games. But don't mention it. Don't worry about it. No,
we won't. And to be honest, we can all quietly look forward to the Frank Lampard derby on the 21st of September. So there we go.
Well, get one in earlier, lads.
Joe Cole.
Joe Cole, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, very good.
And the Cole Palmer derby come deadline day, because I heard some rumours earlier that a potential £150 million move could be coming in. We're going to have to sell off the entire club to afford him, though.
Oh, I think we should leave it there.